What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. All right, so you guys who grew up in the 80s and the 90s, I know some older brothers watch me that grew up in the 70s, 60s. But of course, I want to talk about the 80s and 90s in hip hop because that really defined a lot of the graphic sexual talk in nature that really happened in Black America. In the 70s, even in the 80s and 90s, of course, you had those groups, the Temptations, the Shy-Lights. They talked more about love. And even in the 80s, we got New Edition. In the 90s, we got, Boys II Men, Bell Biv DeVoe, groups like that, Shy. They still talked about love, but hip hop went into it deep. Like if you think about NWA, they're the people that told us that women was not, spice and everything nice. They was talking about women setting dudes up, women doing things in the bedroom, all kind of things that we knew that happened in Black America. It was put out there. And what was also put out there was dudes messing with women that was underage. That was also in the music. We're gonna be honest, it was there. And some of us saw it. How many of you that grew up in high school in the 90s, the local drug dealer who was like 24 had a girlfriend that was like 16 at high school? For us, that was very normal. Not saying it wasn't wrong, because in today's time, that's wrong. But at the time, that wasn't normal. Everybody knew about it. Mama knew about it. The grandparents knew about it. And wasn't nobody calling the police about it, right? It's something that we knew. But then some of these lyrics, people like LL Cool J, Bell Biv DeVoe, and even for the girls, MC Lyte. What's happening is this: because times have changed, people are going back into the music at that time, and they're listening to what was being talked about. Now, let me just say this, all right? The song Big Ol' Butt by LL Cool J. He was 21, right? But listen to this. Here is a snippet of the lyrics. Again, in the 80s, this is just normal. I went to the high school about 3 o'clock, trying to catch a cutie riding my jock. My homeboy's Jeep, the system blasting, Cold 40 Dog smiling and laughing. Girls all over, the kind I adore. I felt like a kid in the candy store. That's when I seen her. Her name was Brenda. She had the kind of booty that I always remember. I said to my man, stop the Jeep. She's only 17, but yo, don't sleep. I kicked the bass like an NFL punter. I scoped the booty like a big game hunter. I said to the girl, yo, you look tired. Let's get some rest. Relax the fire. She says, I put the big booty on the bearskin rug. She gave me a kiss. I gave her a hug. I said to the girl, them young boys ain't nothing. You want to get freaky? Let me kiss your belly button. So you guys know what happened from there. It was booty clapping sounds going on. So at the time, that was okay. I'm not going to say it's never okay, right? I don't want to cancel, but the record labels put it out. Now people just having fun, talking, whatever. But people today would say that was grooming. What about MC Lyte? They got hurt. They got hurt too. It ain't just the men. They got hurt too. It may sound nasty and it may sound mean, but I'm into little boys that are about 17. I don't know why, but they put up a fight. And hot damn, that excites the MC Lyte. Cause I love a young buck. They give a firm F-U-C-K. But once in a while, they become love struck. Now let me interpret those things. In Black America, we all know that older women, it's a lot of dudes that was sleeping with teachers in Black America. We all know about it, all right? It was young guys who was 16, 17, they like they're grown guys. How many times did we hear about a dude spend the night over at his friend mama's house and he ended up sleeping with the mom? This is something that was well documented. A lot of guys ended up losing their virginity to somebody much older. What did Danny Boy say? Danny Boy, who is now outright gay. He was a singer on Death Row with Suge Knight. He said that Mary J. Blige used to bring him up to his room and he would have sex with her all the time whenever she was in town. This is something that we know happened in Black America. We know it. Even me, I was skinny and ugly. But my mom was like, look, them older women, stay away from them. Because they already knew. Older women, some of them like, oh, you look nice today. Look, because all they want to do is to get you to go ahead on and hit it, but then you become love struck and all this. But this is what happened in Black America. Now they're trying to say it was grooming. They're just talking about what was going on, not making excuses for it. Now, what am I talking about now? Because you're in a different time. Now they're gonna go back into a time where this stuff was acceptable more than it is today, even though it was wrong, and they're using it against you. Here's what I'm gonna tell you as men. Don't ever publicly discuss, and this is what I'm learning now, something that's somebody gonna come back 40 years from now and try to make you into somebody in that time. Because in the time that you were saying it, it wasn't what it is today, even though it was still wrong. It's still wrong. If you are 17 and you're an adult sleeping with somebody 17, in most states, it's against the law. We know that. But I'm telling you, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna come back and try to ruin these folks' legacies. And what was crazy is you wanna go after the rappers. Well, what about the publishers and the distributors? They the ones that made the most money off the damn deal. They didn't say nothing was wrong with that stuff. Now we know it was going on in Black America. It still goes on, I'm pretty sure, today. It was normal. Everybody knows that this happened in Black America. We all know it happened. But what I'm saying is, that's not how folks gonna take it. Folks gonna take it, you took advantage of these people, all of this stuff. So you gotta be careful. Cause now what they're gonna do, and I can see why the passport bros and certain people like Russell Simmons getting out of America. Because they're gonna try to go ahead and say, 50 years ago, you know, you grab somebody's shoulder, and that was sexual harassment. That's how crazy it is. And I will tell people, watch what you do with women in public. Whatever you do. I don't care anywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world, I don't care. And a lot of these ladies here, you got to be careful of this. They gonna be doing all kinds. If you got money, think about this. So many ladies will be okay with you doing things to them. Some of y'all gonna have to really learn how to say no. You're gonna have to look at the booty and pass it up. Look at the booty and pass it up. Please stop sending pictures of your stuff to girls. Stop that. Right now. Do not send no D pictures to nobody. I don't even care if it's your girlfriend. Don't do that, because they're gonna use that to say you're a pervert, you're this and you're that, all of this stuff. Don't be showing girls pictures to nobody else. Like right now, the game is thick, especially if you got money. If you got money, you gotta live a shady life, a boring life. Now, you can't be all out there, you know, like some of these guys out here got all these different girls. You got to be careful. Today is not the day, because I'm telling you, they are going to ruin brothers. These people in the industry, they're not playing, bro. And you have all these woke people going back in the lyrics, trying to say you're a groomer. You know, the guy don't even have no evidence of him doing this, but they're trying to ruin you. In a culture, in a time when you were saying stuff like that, it was just music. Now somebody says it's literal. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Dick Jackson, back at it again. The episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Scratch the bell. We're out.